Hello Star Seekers. This is Jeannie from Horoscope Forecasts 369. Whether you're an Aries or a Pisces, we're here to guide you. Let's cut through the cosmic noise and dive into today's horoscope predictions. Monday, August 14th, 2023. The astrology of today, all signs. The moon continues its transit of Cancer only until 6:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, when it heads into Leo. While the moon is in Cancer, we seek stronger emotional connections. The Leo moon is confident and optimistic. This moon wants us to move out of our comfort zones to share ourselves and our creations with others. A Venus-Chiron trine helps open us up to our needs for love, comfort, beauty, romance, and art. We may get a second chance to heal a relationship through openness to learning from one another. We see potential in one another and beauty in human imperfection. The moon is void from 3:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, with the moon's last aspect before changing signs and opposition to Pluto, until the moon enters Leo at 6:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Today's Aries horoscope. There is good energy with you for applying yourself to something productive and purposeful, dear Aries. Influences in your solar sixth house these days can help motivate you to get things done. However, your solar fifth house is also strong, and it encourages a lighter approach to the world and carving out more time for personal enjoyment, entertainment, and leisure. Today, while you could feel somewhat divided between work and play, remind yourself that the perfect balance may be elusive, but a good, workable solution is nevertheless possible. You could also find yourself learning and growing through your associations or special projects. Matters of the heart are in good favor. Guiding others or allowing someone to guide you along gently leaves you feeling stronger and happier. Today's Taurus horoscope. While it can be challenging to integrate your needs for mental stimulation and more subdued and focused activities today, dear Taurus, it's far from impossible. This is a good time to throw more energy at getting certain systems in your life working well. However, there can be some moodiness and restlessness, as you are hungrier than usual for affection, but you may not be particularly satisfied with what you get now. Avoid jumping too quickly to conclusions and even to action, and try to enjoy the moment instead. Distractions are plenty today, and you'll need time to refresh yourself, after which you can enjoy the more playful elements of the day. You could be reminiscing about old relationships, particularly comfortable ones. However, it's a good time to try new approaches with loved ones and family life. If you need to better understand a past trouble, this is a particularly potent time for doing so. Being willing to approach emotional matters in original ways is the key now. Today's Gemini horoscope. Modesty and sincerity allow for healthier interactions today, dear Gemini. The moon heads into your communication sector for a stay of over 2 days, encouraging a need for mental stimulation. Chances to explore new ways of communicating your ideas and thoughts can emerge now. While there's a playful spirit to the day, you may need to be content with half-knowing, as definite answers aren't always in the offing. It makes sense to give stronger attention to your personal life and to attend to your inner world, but transits today also stir your curiosity, and it can sometimes be challenging to relax thoroughly. However, if there have been relationship difficulties, you might feel a gentle rush of optimism and energy to repair them. Today's Cancer horoscope. Your resourceful nature is in the spotlight today, dear Cancer. The moon's move into your solar second house encourages you to settle in, although restlessness can develop if part of you feels you should be more involved than you are. Take steps to wind down, and you'll be more likely to enjoy mental tasks and exercises. Uncluttering your mind and conscience helps you tackle your priorities and free your mind. While people around you may be giving off mixed signals, you're willing to negotiate, compromise, and work towards creating harmony today. It's also easier than usual for you to drop some inhibitions about expressing your affection, and a unique approach to money or comfort matters can be quite successful. Today's Leo horoscope. While there can be some distractions to handle today, dear Leo, it's a good time to connect and interact with more trust and faith. It's best not to expect to be productive at every moment of the day. You can be feeling in extra need of comfort, and it could be an indulgent day. If you've been putting pressure on yourself to make changes recently, you could feel even more in the mood for pampering now. You may need to find a better balance, but you don't need to go overboard in the opposite direction to gain refreshment. The moon moves into your sign today, where it will transit for a little over 2 days, and emotional needs surface with force. It's a time of the lunar month to put your cards on the table. You're also in a good position to connect with a partner or close friend and thoroughly enjoy yourself. Your heart is opening and insecurities dissipate. Today's Virgo horoscope. Consider that something has to give to balance your life, dear Virgo, especially about attending to physical needs and attending to emotional or mental needs. The day can be good for improving your understanding of a complex relationship or your own complicated feelings once you get beyond some of the restlessness. You should also be mindful that, with Mars and Mercury in your sign and the Sun and Venus in the background of your chart, people may not always get your intentions. You could appear more detached or brusque than you're feeling. Still, today's transits help you connect more deeply with your inner world and feelings. It can help you to learn new things about old feelings or past loves and situations. Today's Libra horoscope. Friendly energy is with you today, dear Libra, with the moon's move into your social sector, where the Sun and Venus are already guests. Still, a good part of you needs some time to retreat or refresh yourself, and lower visibility suits you well. If taking a light schedule is possible, you'd probably do your best now. At the same time, some sharing of long-term dreams or visions can be rewarding today, helping you bond with others and connect with yourself. You may need to get creative, but attending to both your need for others and time to yourself is workable. New ideas about old friendships or projects can surface, and the insight you gain can be powerful. There can be wonderful connections and greater understanding in the spotlight. Today's Scorpio horoscope. You can feel rather undecided or restless in spots today, dear Scorpio, but the day is ultimately rewarding for making connections and understanding yourself and your goals. Pouring special energy into a particular project can bring you down to earth. You can take a load off your mind now by being productive, but also pacing yourself. Rushing things will only stress you out. Your curiosity is strong, even with a special emphasis on your responsibilities and long-term goals. There can be some mixed signals today since it's not always easy to read others' needs and wants, but there's also a large supply of compassion and understanding. In fact, you could feel more valued by others, which motivates you further to make improvements and do your best. Today's Sagittarius horoscope. Watch for a sense that you have too many balls up in the air today, dear Sagittarius. In truth, it may be that there's too much information to process now that leaves you feeling restless. You can feel quite divided between wanting to attend to business and focusing on extracurricular activities. Try to focus on releasing tension, but aim to satisfy your curiosity in easy, happy ways. In other words, look for a compromise. You may be able to combine things so that you don't feel you're missing out. Today's Venus-Chiron aspect helps you focus on the positive, particularly in people and special projects. Relationships improve and bonds cement through more acceptance and willingness to understand one another. Today's Capricorn horoscope. Today's transits are good for expressing yourself in satisfying ways, dear Capricorn. There's a pleasant and cooperative feel to the day. Still, feelings are complicated and complex, and you may very well like them that way for now. Relationships may be similar. While you generally feel quite confident and outgoing today, you can be divided, unsure whether you want to wait for someone to intuit your needs or assert yourself. Fortunately, connecting with and understanding your emotional attachments and inner passions comes naturally. Resolving old problems with sharing duties, money, or support can be in positive focus. Today's Aquarius horoscope. You can find yourself more determined to seek balance and equality these days, dear Aquarius. Still, another part of you is focusing on how deep a connection is rather than the surface dynamics of your relationships. Today's transits put the spotlight on this discrepancy, which can leave you in two minds about a matter. Keeping things simple may be your best bet right now. At the same time, you could gain important insight into someone's motives or desires. More willingness to open up can do wonders for your relationships and your connection with yourself. Respect for everyone's process comes more naturally today due to a Venus-Chiron trine. Today's Pisces horoscope. With a strong emphasis on both your solar 6th and 7th houses these days, dear Pisces, you're motivated to promote harmony in your personal life and close relationships, but you're also taking much pleasure in your work or duties. Today, it can be a real challenge to give everything and everyone their due attention. Simplifying and avoiding doing it all at once makes the most sense. While it's not always easy to concentrate or focus today, it's a fine time to enjoy wellness treatments or improvements and pleasant updates to your working environment. You're discovering ways to make what you do more enjoyable and appealing. As we wrap up, I'm Jeannie thanking you for tuning in to Horoscope Forecasts 369. Remember, these are guides, but your will shapes your destiny. Like, share, subscribe for more astro insights, and let the stars guide you until we meet again. Take care.